The family saw that for the first time this morning. They watched it and were able to watch it unedited and got shortly after the clip that you saw before they had to stop it. They couldn't watch it anymore.
He's yelling up until the very end of the clip that you showed us, right? That's the officer that we can hear.
Actually,
yelling.
it's not. It's not.
Okay, is another officer maybe?
No, meaning the yelling, get on the ground,
Yeah.
or show me your hands. That was the backup officer, Mike Mallison. Right. No, you don't hear a lot more from Justin after he's shot. There's some conversation after the end of that, but nothing I'm going to release.
It's hard to hear when the shots are exactly. Is it shortly after he is yelling at him about, I'm going to tase you again, I'm going to tase you again? Is it kind of right after that?
No, you've got, he actually tases him as he's climbing it. You'll see when he broke out, there's actually a barbed wire fence and a tree line there. You'll see where the flashlights are going, they're climbing over that fence. That's when he tases him because he's not running, which is what they teach you. They both clear over the fence, and within 25 to 30 yards, that's when he's yelling, get on the ground, and shots are fired almost immediately thereafter.
And it is him that we hear say, I've been hit.
That's Justin.
You said murder charges have been filed against Shepard.
Yes, we filed murder charges today, first-degree murder, based upon what we hear from the hospital as to the suspect's condition.
What is that?
About 1:38 today, they extubated him. They have upgraded his condition to serious. His vital signs are stable. He'll be in the hospital for a while, maybe require another surgery or two, and then he'll be released to our custody.
Can you say where his wounds are? Can you say where his wounds are?
The suspect? No. Suspect was shot at least 3 times. The police officer victim was shot twice.
Was he shot by Officer Terney?
Yes. And we believe Officer Terney returned fire after he was hit. Brooklyn Williams was taken into custody yesterday on a harboring fugitive charge. Those are not her final charges. That's just what she was booked in on. A final charging decision will be done when the investigation as to her role in this is complete, and probably be a couple weeks before those charges are filed.
Can you tell us what the possibilities are of other charges she could possibly be facing?
I don't want to go there yet.
I heard that there was possibly drugs in the car. Is there anything that you can talk about that?
Drugs were found in the pocket of the suspect.
What kind of drugs?
Methamphetamine.
Tecumseh police have told us this is their first officer killing like this. Have you prosecuted anything like this before?
In this district, we haven't had a police officer shot since May 10th of 1999.
And you weren't in this office?
I was not.
When you see the interaction between the officer and the suspect, does it appear to you like that is routine, it's normal, he was doing everything he needed to?
Justin Terney did everything right. He did the least evasive things, the least intrusive things. He was a perfect gentleman to both the driver of the vehicle and the suspect until such time as he ran. He did the least intrusive thing by tasing him rather than shooting him as he fled. He did everything right. He did everything to keep from having to do what he did.
It almost made me a little bit angry. I'm sure it makes you angry when you sit there and you hear the suspect joking around with him. Hey man, don't laugh at my middle name. Like, that's
A made-up middle name. He lied from day one. He knew he had warrants. He knew he was going to jail. He lied to the police officer. And his warrant was for a non-violent, knowingly concealed and stolen property. He had drugs in his pocket. Some say that's non-violent. I disagree.
Was he on the drugs? Do you know?
Don't know.
But obviously now he's in loads and heaps more trouble than he would have been had this.
He could have been arrested, made bond the next day, been out, fought his non-violent crime, but he chose not to. He chose to take the life of my officer.
Will you face any additional charges?
No. I could charge him with other things. I think murder one that faces the potential of the death penalty, I think is plenty for him to handle.
You think the death penalty
I think it's too early to make that decision. When the investigation's fully complete, we'll make that decision, and we'll make that decision on a day when emotions aren't running so high.
We can tell that you're emotional. Had you ever met Officer Terney?
I have. I mean, we're a small community, we're a small county, that's a small department. You can't help but meet them all. By all accounts, one of the most liked officers on the police department. Wanted to be a police officer since he was 3 years old. Wanted to be a canine officer, just bought a dog to train, named her Onyx. It's the kind of kid you hate to see go when he's 22 years old. 22. Younger than my kids.
As people watch this video, what do you want them to walk away with?
Oh, man. I didn't see that question coming. You want to second guess what police officers go through every day? You want to second guess the decisions they make? You just saw the split second change from a, what's your name? I know you're lying to me, to I'm chasing you down and I'm in a life and death struggle. You can't second guess those. You cannot do it. And the second thing is this war on police, it's got to stop. It's just got to stop.
When do you anticipate this investigation will be wrapped up?
We investigate it till the day the jury comes back with a verdict.
You said this video was about an hour and a half and we watched about 10 minutes. So can you talk about why we only watched 10 minutes and what the other parts of the video would have shown?
I can tell you why you're not going to get the rest of it, and it's out of respect for the family.
Did he have body cam video that was on?
It was not activated.
Was the backup unit, was that county or Shawnee Police Department?
Actually, the second one there is Tecumseh PD as well. Matter of fact, Mike Mallison, who is the officer that was chasing second there, was actually Justin's field training officer. They were very close.